The internet can be a risky zone for everyone. Our young learners are most vulnerable to the dangers that it may bring. Online hazards may have tragic consequences. But worry no more. Protecting our young learners against threats of the cyber neighborhood is just a matter of awareness. With Google's Be Internet Awesome program, we can help our young learners to be safe and responsible users of the internet. Aiming to promote digital citizenship, Be Internet Awesome anchors on 5 themes called the Internet Code of Awesome. First, be Internet Smart or share with care. Second, be Internet Alert or don't fall for fake information online. Next is be Internet Strong or secure your private information. It is followed by be Internet Kind or don't be a cyber bully. And last is be Internet Brave or talk it out when in doubt. To support its pedagogical value, Be Internet Awesome is supported by tools and resources evaluated by the International Society for Technology in Education and received the Seal of Alignment for Readiness. To begin, let's get some light on the engaging computer game called Interland. Interland is intended for learners aged 7 to 12. It provides fun and adventure-packed hands-on experiences to help young learners discover safety measures in using technology. Players will be called Internauts. Internauts will explore 4 floating islands: the King Kingdom, the Reality River, the Mindful Mountain, and the Tower of Treasure. Each island features a challenging game equivalent to a different lesson. Internauts will collaboratively embark on a quest to combat evil hackers, phishers, oversharers, and bullies by practicing online safety and online etiquette. With this free interactive game, young learners will be empowered to achieve technological independence. It will also help them to distinguish between safe and unsafe behavior in online interactions. This includes attaining a sense of what to share on the internet and whom to share it with, depending on the content. Now, let's take a look at the Be Internet Awesome curriculum. The Be Internet Awesome curriculum features teaching guides on topics such as privacy and security, cyberbullying and online cruelty, phishing and scams, online reputation, and inappropriate content. Aside from teaching guides, the Be Internet Awesome curriculum also contains posters, worksheets, and slide decks that can be used concurrently with the game Interland. To encourage the entire family in promoting safe internet usage, the Be Internet Awesome Pledge can be reviewed and signed all together by parents and their children. Still, the most important safety measure is open communication between the members of the family and the school. Together, we can close the gap that surrounds the digital citizenship of young learners in the present technological age. Remember, play safe, learn safe, and stay safe.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gap where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our module, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Good evening, everybody! Kamusta? Tingnan natin yung first honors natin today. Sino unang mag-comment sa ating mga viewers for tonight? Tingnan natin yung first honors. Mabilis ang mga hands to type. Okay? Once again, good evening, our dear ALS learners and our avid viewers every Monday. Wala pa tayong hindi pa nakarating mga comments natin. Okay? Tingnan natin yung first na mag-comment. Siya yung first honors for tonight. Ayan, meron na tayo. Watching from Kapas, Tarlac. Nice to meet you po again. Rosel Chol et Day. Okay. Whatever, paano yung basahin yung name mo. Basta, good evening. Ikaw yung first honors natin for tonight. Rosel, good evening po. From Kapas, Tarlac. Tingnan natin yung top 2. Meron tayong top 1. Let's go to the second honors for tonight before we proceed to our new lesson for this week. Okay? Tingnan natin. Yung mga mabilis ang internet natin, mabilis ang wifi. Tingnan natin. Si Ma'am Rosel ang mabilis for tonight. Okay? And also, most punctual. No? Kasi pag start pa lang, nandito na siya. Tingnan natin yung iba. Medyo delay lang yung pagdating ng comments. Okay? Good evening once again sa ating mga viewers na ayaw na mag-comment, ayaw na mag-type. Good evening. Welcome to another episode of our ALS LS1 or our English class for us. Meron tayong top 2, Reduban Alin. Good evening. Good evening po. And we have top 3. Ito isa din to sa mga parate sa ating class. Good evening from Caramoan, Kamsur, Bicol, Miraflor, Versosa. Ay, ito ba si Miraflor? Meron ding isang Miraflor. I don't know where she comes from, yung isang Mirasol. Ito si Caramoan, baka ito na rin yun. Basta meron ding Miraflor na parating present during our ALS LS1 class every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Samahan niyo ako ha until 7 p.m. Try nating i-tackle, i-discuss ang ating new lesson for this evening or for this week. Okay? Again, welcome to ALS LS1. This is the English class for our ALS learners. Okay? Kung meron tayong ALS learners na nanonood sa atin ngayon, paki-comment po. Okay? Let's go directly to our lesson for this week. Last week, we discussed, okay, by the way, ito muna. Okay? Ito yung makikita nyo. Aside from me, I also have my co-tutors, Tutor Sam and Tutor Mary Ann. Kami po tatlo, nagsalisalitan po kami. So kung hindi niyo ako makikita, either si Tutor Sam or si Tutor Mary. Good evening, RJ Tuason. Good evening from San Isidro, Taytay, Rizal. ALS learner or ALS teacher, Sir RJ. Good evening from San Isidro Elementary School, Junior High School, ALS by Ma'am. Yes, ito, parati itong nakikita ko. Si Ma'am Conive Kamba Chuoko. Okay? Ito, parati itong nasa shoutout natin. Ito, mga familiar names. I hope to see your faces also, no? As learner, RJ Tuason, very good. Diba? Nasisingit natin yung ETUlay session natin. I really appreciate tong mga learners natin sa ALS, no? Kahit may trabaho, nasisingit pa rin. So this is a good avenue, a good supplement para maka-answer tayo sa module natin. Okay? So, again ha, tatlo kami. So, ako, si Tutor Noreen from SDO Muntinlupa, Tutor Sam from SDO Las Piñas, and Tutor Mary Ann from SDO Caloocan. Okay? Last week, we discussed about language, di ba? We differentiated language from dialect. So we said na pag sabihin nating language, it is spoken by a large number of people. No? Wider ang scope niya. Pag sabihin nating dialect, patsi siya sa language. Okay? So isang variety lang siya ng example, Bisaya. We have Cebuano. So may Cagayan de Oro na Bisaya. So ito yung dialect. May iba lang accent. Okay? Or sabihin nating Tagalog. Pagdating natin sa Batangas, iba yung Tagalog doon. So it's like dialect. Pag sabihin itong Tagalog, ang laki ng scope ng Tagalog. Quezon Province, going to Bulacan, ayan, mga Tagalog pa yan. So, language yon. Okay, good evening. Jail is a car, Kolyak. Okay, so this evening, we will discuss something about reading. Lahat tayo nagbabasa, di ba? Lahat tayo nanonood sa nagbe-browse ng Facebook. Hindi lang naman mga buhay-buhay ng mga friends natin tinitingnan natin. We also read contents in Facebook, okay? Or in Instagram also, or sa mga news channels, right? So, natin, we have small range of people, Rosel, okay? So, but nowadays, dami nating content na pwede nating mababasa. It is very important to become a critical reader. Pag sabing critical, parang delikado, no? Okay? But in reading, it is something that we criticize. It is something that we scrutinize. It is something that we examine and inspect carefully. Na di dapat basta-basta lang tayo mag-read ng mag-read, no? Hindi tayo pwedeng oo nga, no? Hindi pwedeng ganun lang parate that you always agree to anything that you read. Okay? Dapat we should become critical reader nowadays because rampant ang ano? Ano ang rampant nowadays? Na hindi natin pwede i-trust anything that we read. Okay? Anong rampant nowadays? Meron tayong FN. Ano yung FN? Watching from San Miguel Pasig, Ray Salazar. Ano yung FN? Na rampant na we should be critical reader. We should not always agree. We should not always believe in anything that we read. Dapat critical reader tayo kasi nagra-rampant ang mga FN. Ano yung FN? What is this acronym, the FN? Fake news. Okay, fake news kasi ang daming fake news nowadays, no? That's why it is very important for us to develop critical reading. Okay, are you a critical reader? You try to ask yourself. Okay, this evening we will read some selections and then we will try to scrutinize. And I hope your learning from the lesson we have this evening will be applied whenever you read something in the social media, in the news channel also. Okay? Kaya, this is quarter 2, week 2 lesson. Are you a critical reader? Okay? Now, these are the learning objectives. We should identify imperfect information in text read. Okay? Number 2, use critical reading strategies in materials read. Okay? And number 3, evaluate the relevance and worth of ideas in reading materials. Fake news, yes, Rowena. Good evening. Rowena de los Santos, Daisy Rose Gilio. Good evening po. Okay? So dumadami na ang mga viewers natin at meron tayong mga mga suki na viewers every Monday, okay? And I'm very thankful to you. Okay, let's proceed, okay? But before we go to our lesson, before tayo magre-read, warm up muna tayo. Tingnan natin kung magigess nyo ito. These are Rebus Puzzles. Okay? Are you familiar with Rebus Puzzles? This will tickle your mind. This will somehow you will exercise your being critical critical reader. Okay? Tingnan natin ha. Tingnan natin. What is this phrase kaya? Okay. Ano kaya yan? Anybody from the group? Anybody from our viewers? What is that phrase? Patingnan nga. Ano kayang phrase na yan? The word is generation. Hala, bakit may blank? What is that phrase? Anybody from our learners? Generation lang? Bakit siya? You try to observe how generation is written. Paano siya sinulat? Okay? Try to observe. In reading, in critical reading, it's not just pag isang tingin nyo lang, alam nyo, that is generation. But try to look at how it is written. And that is critical reading. Yung mga ma-apply natin na skill dito, we could also do that in reading. Okay, generation lang ba? Reduban, Alin? Ano kaya yan? Anybody? Kasi bigyan natin ng shout out, bonggang shout out, makakuha ng phrase na ito. Anybody from the group? Okay, the word's generation, that's correct. But what is that phrase? Meron siyang blank eh. So what is that phrase now? So we are looking for phrase. Could be group of words. Okay? That may not express complete idea. So that is phrase. O ano yan kaya? Anybody? Ano kaya yung generation na yan? So I will answer para you have idea to the next Rebus puzzle. Okay? Ano yan? So that is... Ay, sorry. Ano ba yun? Iba pala yung ano ko. That is generation gap. Okay, good evening, Cirilla Villejo. Ito si Cirilla. Ano din natin to. Good evening, watching here in Tangub City. Ito yung avid viewer natin. So, it is generation gap. So, one reading, one attempt to identify the word. So, it's generation. It is generation. That's it. But when you carefully inspect the word, hindi siya straight lang eh. So there is this blank. So we are looking for the phrase generation gap. Okay? Tingnan natin yung next. Okay? Meron kayong idea ha? What is Rebus puzzle? Okay, solve this one. Ano kaya ito? Ayan, may arrow, may bar. Bar ba yan? O yan, bar. And then there's word moral. Hala, what is that? Anong puzzle na yan? What is that phrase? Anybody from the group? Yan yung mga mabilis ang mga Wi-Fi. Yung mga mabilis ang hands to type the answer. What is the phrase that we're looking for? Pakitingnan yung picture. Look at the picture. Anybody? Meron yan. Paki-comment. Meron tayong answer dyan. Ang moral is written diagonally. Okay, right? Anong ibig sabihin yan? What does that mean? Moral values? Wala tayong makikita na values eh. Kahit anong angle eh. So, observe how it is written and scrutinize, inspect, what is that arrow for? What is that bar for? And why is it written that way? Why is moral written that way? Moral values, very close. Andun na tayo sa moral. Okay? Moral values, very close. Rosel. One more attempt. Anybody from the viewers? Sa pang-attempt natin? Ha? Sirit na ba agad? Exercise. Warm up pa natin to. Anybody from the group? Ano yan? What is that? Wala na? Sirit na talaga? Okay, that is moral support. Look at how it's written. Support nga yung orange ba yan? Yung orange. Okay, na bar. So that's moral support. Okay? Moral downward. Moral downward. Downward, pa-upward siya, Rosel. Okay? Pa-upward siya, hindi siya pa-down. Okay, but that's very good attempt, very good try. Increase moral, Rowena Rilos Reyes. Moral dilemma. O sa malaking dilemma natin talaga itong moral na paakyat. It's not moral dilemma, so it's moral support. Para ngayon lang pumasok yung mga comments ninyo. Parang kanina pa kayo nag-answer, so delay lang talaga ang pagpasok ng answer. Moral dilemma, so it's increase moral, no, it's moral support. Let's have another. Nakadalawa na tayo ha, nagsirit kayo. Okay, I hope someone will get the answer of this Rebus puzzle. Okay, tingnan natin ha. Okay, very easy na to. Very easy na to. What is that word or phrase? Okay. Yes. Tumawa si Rowena eh. Parang ang layo ng moral. Ano nga sa'yo? Increase moral. Increasing moral. Okay, look at how the word is written. How the words are written. There are two words, but same, of course, same words. Okay? Observe how they are written. Yes! Ayan na. For the first time, ayan, crossroads. Kulang lang ng S. Dalawa na yung roads eh. Kulang lang ng S, but that is crossroads. Okay, very good. Reduban Alin. Ay, meron pa itong nauna pala si Rosel Chol ang nauna. Rosel Chol et Day. Okay, crossroad or crossroads. Dapat lagyan ng S. Okay? Moral integrity. Pero lumalayo na tayo. Lumalayo na tayo, Cyrilla. Okay, Cyrilla. Okay? Lumalayo na tayo sa moral integrity. Okay? Medyo malalim na yung sa iyo. Malalim na yung pagka-moral. Okay? Very good. So, inakakuha tayo. So, next, we still have two more puzzles before we proceed to our reading. Okay? Ano yan? Ay, very easy na to. All of us, okay, most of us do this. Every day. For me, every day. Okay? What is that phrase? Very easy na yan. Parang ako lang parati nag-i-easy. Okay, warm up natin. Warm up natin yung natin, mga sarili. Okay? Warm up. What is that phrase? The word is coffee, yes. Of course. But observe how it is written. Delay ang mga comment. Yung coffee gap, parang inano mo lang sa generation gap, No. Very, very close. Of course, it starts with coffee. Yes, coffee break, resty. Fajardo de Galicia. Okay, coffee lang. Coffee Kylie. So it's coffee break. Okay, coffee break yan. Yeah, coffee break. We do this every now and then, right? Okay, coffee break. Okay, coffee break. Princess, also, coffee break. Kylie, also. Okay, very good. So, yung mga na-apply natin sa generation gap, coffee gap na rin tayo. Okay, so these are very familiar phrases naman these Rebus puzzles. Wait na ako, no! Hindi pa tayo nag-start, Rosel. Okay, coffee break, coffee, Kylie. Okay, last, I think, no, not yet last. Okay, this is very easy. Okay, coffee break, coffee with Kylie, Princess, Rowena. Okay. What is this word or phrase? Hala, what is that word pala? It could be two words. It could be torn and it could be turn. Right? There could be two words that we could create from that. From those three letters. Okay? We could put O, it could be torn. We could put U as in turn. Okay, what is that word now? Mahan, turn. Yes, that's turn. But look at what is missing. What is missing? Mahan, that's turn. Yes, turn. But that's part of the answer. But what is missing? Okay, what is missing? What is missing? Sheila, yeah, it's turn. But we are looking for something. Torn, it could not be torn. It could be, yes, it could be torn. Okay. Past participle of tear. Okay. Look at. No turn? Wala. More. Torn. No. Closer, please. Closer. Sa mga mahilig sa daan dyan, you see, okay, very good, Rowena. Ay, for Rowena Borlongan de los Santos. It's U-turn. Okay, U-turn. Di ba? Kulang ng U. Okay? Kulang siya ng U. So, it's U-turn. O, turn naman kay G, Raven. Okay? Vowel U, Marife. Yeah, that's missing. But U po ang nawawala. So, it's U-turn. So, since it is a puzzle, so we're looking for a famous phrase or common phrase, then that is U-turn. Okay? Yan, ganyan ang Rebus Puzzle. Masaya to, even you try this for yourself, hanap lang kayo ng Rebus Puzzles for you to, yung mga pag-stressed ka na masyado, o try mo itong isosolve ang mga puzzles na ito. Nasa mga sa net din. Okay? Okay, this one. What is this famous phrase? I mean, medyo mahirap. This is the last. Okay, yeah, U-turn, Cyrilla. Okay, U-turn. U po ang nawala, Mahan. Okay, tumama din. Yes, tumama din, Rowena. Oh, what is this? Okay, I'll just give you 30 seconds. Pag wala, sirit na. And what is this phrase? Look, and then you, and then leap. Ano to? It's one way of saying be careful eh. Okay? Be careful. You should blank. Okay. So, observe how it's written. What is that famous phrase? Wala na? Sirit? Ay, very good. Alex Santiago Didal. It's look before you leap. Okay? Look before you leap. Yun ang hinahanap natin na phrase. Okay, very good. Okay? Before. Yeah, look up. Look up. Ridoban. Okay, watching from San Mateo North Central School, San Mateo North District SDO, Isabela, Region 2, Cagayan Valley. Very complete naman masyado to kay Resty Fajardo Galicia. Okay? Good evening din ulit sa iyo, Resty. Okay, thank you for attempting to solve our Rebus puzzles. Look, you left. No, not left. Walang left dyan. So it's look before you leap. You see, when you solve those puzzles, okay, these puzzles, hindi siya basta-basta lang pagsabing turn. Turn yan nakikita ko eh. Yan ang nababasa ko eh. But in critical reading, you go deeper. You talk to yourself. You try to agree to yourself if it is tama, if it is correct. And that is critical reading. Okay? So that's it. Okay? Are you a critical reader? Okay? There are some information that are imperfect. Hindi say may mga flaws, may mga problem, it's incomplete, it's illogical. An information could be illogical, or it's not direct to the point. That's part of being a critical reader. Kailangan alam mo na may something in this information, na may something in this article or in this content. Okay? So always be aware and be careful of these imperfections of information. Okay? Let's read. Okay? I'll read it for you. Look at this. You follow me. This exercise is called waving hands by the lake. It is good for regulating breathing and maintaining the balance of blood pressure. It is also good for strengthening the function of the kidney, calming the nerves, and relieving knee arthritis or pains. Do this exercise daily. Okay, look at that. Parang isang tingin mo lang, there's no problem. There are no problems in this paragraph. But you see, what is the main idea? Nako, pag napag-aralan po ba to sa grade 6 lang abot ko? No, it could be, okay? Madali lang to. Wala, as long as you're interested to learn, wala tayong Wala tayong edad-edad or level-level. Okay? Everything can be learned. Everything can be achieved pag interesado tayo, ha? Okay? Mabilis lang yan, Mahan, ha? Almogera, okay? Look at that example, okay? Look at that example. This exercise is waving hands by the lake. But you look at the last, until the last sentence, do this exercise daily. Ano yung missing? Ano yung problem? Ano yung kulang? Ano yung kulang natin dito sa paragraph na to? Ha? Yes, it's the content or the gist itself. Asan yung exercise? Sabi sa first sentence, exercise daw eh. Natapos na lang ako. Do this exercise daily. The end. See? When you are a critical reader, you should know that there's something missing, that there's a problem in this article or in this information, in this paragraph. Okay? Kasi sinabing this exercise, hanapin mo yung exercise mismo, waving hands by the lake. So you're looking for instructions or direction how to do the waving hands by the lake or the waving hands. Okay? Gets? So look, let's compare. Okay, let's compare ha. Okay, try natin to. May problema ka doon sa una, right? So you try to compare. Waving hands by the lake. First, stand with feet apart, hands down. Next, breathe slowly, inhale the fresh air. Think that you are breathing the breeze by the lake. Then exhale it gradually. Now, slowly raise your arms to chest level. Bend your knees to lower your hips. Again, breathe slowly, feeling the air in and out of your lungs. Next, slowly put your hands down to your side and return to the original position. As you go back to your former position, breathe. It's breathe. Breathe slowly again. Sufficient ba sa hinahanap natin? Tama ba ang article now? Andun ba yung hinahanap natin na exercise? Are there instructions to do the exercise? Yes or no? Anybody? O interact with me para ano tayo? There are steps to do the exercise. Larry, O'Malley, yes. Andito na yung hinahanap natin. So the previous one, so we will be looking for, mag-isip ka. May kulang to ah. Yes now, okay? So we're looking for something complete. Okay? You'll have to go and look for the missing piece. Parang kanta lang yun, no? Missing piece. Okay? So, ito na. So, in critical reading, always look for the purpose or the content of the article. Okay? So, parating mapagmatsyag. Okay? Look at this. Isa pa to. Okay? This is a letter. Let's find out the problem of this letter. Tingnan natin, ha? March 12, 2020. Dear Nena, how are you? I am glad that your classes will be over soon. Have you made any plans for this summer? On the first week of April, San Roque, our town, will celebrate its annual fiesta. There will be lots of food. I heard that the town mayor organized variety shows and other activities. I'm sure it would be fun. Your cousins from Mindanao are coming over for the fiesta. Would you like to come too? I know that you will be traveling alone. If you plan to come here, just go to the pier and buy a ticket. I can't wait to see you. Love, Aunt Miling. Pag isang tingin, no problem, right? It's a letter. The aunt is inviting the niece to come over for the fiesta, for the annual fiesta. But anong problema sa letter na yan? Ano yung problem natin sa, you look at the last paragraph. I know that you will be traveling alone if you plan to come here. So one premise is, mag-isa lang siyang pupunta. And ang instruction lang ni aunt is just go to the pier and buy a ticket. What is missing now? Ang problem natin is the complete instruction. How to read. Walang address. Very good. Walang address. Complete address. And instruction after going to the pier and buying a ticket, saan na siya pupunta? Anong sasakyan niya? From there, ano pang sasakyan niya to reach the destination? Walang address. So may kulang. So there's a missing piece of this letter. Okay? So Wag, ay, ang sarap naman kasi in-invite siya. Huwag ba nating ganon? Okay? Huwag pa nating agree. Okay? Huwag pa nating excited. Okay? Always look for the correct information. Look at the, just go to the pier and buy a ticket. I can't wait to see you. Okay? Ganun lang ang instruction. So, obviously, if you were nena, mahirapan ka pumunta doon, especially if it's your first time to go there. Okay? There's another example. There are contents, there are articles na ganito. Medyo, try natin i-read muna ha. When we got to the hospital, my mom was jumpier than a Mexican jumping bean. But then, we saw that grandma was awake. Mom's face lit up like a light bulb, and when grandma hugged me, my heart lit up like a volcano ready to erupt. What is the problem of this paragraph, of the content? Masyadong try to observe. Try to observe. If it is just a plain description of a scene, it's too what? It's too wordy. Ang daming words na hindi na dapat kailangan, right? Ang dami niyang, it uses figurative language. Okay, may simile tayo. My heart lit up like a volcano. Yan, may mga figurative language tayo. When we read with words that are unfamiliar, with idioms, do not directly go to the conclusion, ay, ganito pala yung article. No, if you do not know the words, then do not pretend. To get the gist, to get the right content of the article, you go and get a dictionary and look up those words that you do not know. Huwag magpretend and conclude kahit hindi mo pa what do you call this, na unlock yung difficulty of the words. And if you were the writer, mas maganda kapag direct to the point na lang tayo, no? Kaya look at jumpier than a Mexican jumping bean. Ano pang problema? Like a light bulb. Meron pa tayong like a volcano ready to erupt. Simple description lang. Why not? Just compare, ha? Why not like this? So, pag writer ka, ikaw yung writer nito. Okay? When we got to the hospital, my mom was worried. But when we saw that grandma was awake, mom was happy. And when grandma hugged me, my heart beat fast. Tapos, is it easier to comprehend? Yes. Okay? Mas madaling maintindihan. If you were the writer. But paano kapag ikaw ang reader? So you'll have to unlock, you'll have to simplify the words that are unfamiliar. Okay? Ganun lang kasimple. Matrabaho, yes. But if you want to increase your vocabulary bank, walang pagod-pagod yan. So you'll have to, if you have dictionary in your phone, tingnan nyo. So from time to time, magagamit mo ito yung words na yon. So that's part of enriching our vocabulary bank. Pag hindi mo alam, may unfamiliar word, very interesting word for you, hanap ng dictionary and look for the meaning of that word. Okay, worried, happy, wala na tayong simile na part. Okay, let's analyze more. Okay, this is only use words that are easy to understand. That's true. Okay, easy, especially kapag, example sa Facebook, yung magka-caption ka. So, mas maganda kapag direct to the point. Okay? Yung mga figurative language, yun yung mga artistic side lang natin. Kung gagawa ka ng song, gagawa ka ng poem, ayan, pwede natin. Figurative language is very important. Yung mga figures of speech natin are very important, of course, in writing. Pero pag daily, common conversation, common writing, use familiar words. Mga captions natin, sa mga post natin. So, look at this. Look at this. What is the problem of this paragraph? Anna is 3 years old. Her mother asked her to go to the market to buy food and other groceries for the coming town fiesta. Others will say, ay, ang amazing naman. 3 years old, nakakapunta ng grocery, no? Grabe. But if you are a critical reader, you will not buy this. You will not buy this idea. You will not believe immediately. Right? So, what is the problem? So, may problem tayo. si Ana is just 3 years old, right? How come she can go to the market and buy groceries for the coming town fiesta? Okay lang siguro if the paragraph mentioned about her companion, mother, siguro no, Ana lang eh. So, hindi lahat ng amazing stories, amazing content na dapat you'll have to scrutinize, you'll have to research pa, tama ba? Tama ba to? Na ang 3 years old, nakakapunta ng market? So sa age pa lang, there's a problem, right? And it is illogical, okay? Because of the ideas, the message, of course, in the whole content, okay? So wag bastang maniwala. If it's true, then it's really amazing. But for an ordinary person, you will not, if you were the mother, yeah, Ana is 3 years old only, yes. Di natin pwedeng hayaan yung 3 years old to go to the market alone and buy groceries for the town fiesta. So not all amazing stories are real. Of course, some are, but you'll have to scrutinize, you'll have to search kung tama ba to ang nababasa ko, something like that. Okay? So those are imperfections. Look at this. The best way to reach the town of Maligaya is to take a jeepney ride from Malibuso. You can also take a bangka ride. Maligaya is a town bursting at the seams with activities. It is like a sleeping giant. Okay, what is the problem of this? Okay, ano problem ng paragraph na to? Okay, wala. Okay, observe na muna kayo. Okay, problem natin is, okay, the best way to reach the town of Ligaya. Okay, look at the main idea or the purpose of writing. So the best way to reach the town of Maligaya is to take a jeepney ride from Malibuso. So after that sentence, you will be looking for the next step. Or even after the bangka ride. So what's next? Okay? Kapag makakita tayo ng parang direction to go to a certain tourist spot, hanapin mo yung mga vlogs na complete ang instructions how to reach to that destination, right? Okay? The more complete, the better. The if it is complete, then you'll have you pick it. You buy it or you follow it. Okay, kapag complete and malinaw, right? Okay? So that's it. Always look for the complete information. Ano dapat? So incomplete information. Okay, that's it. Another. Tingnan natin yung another, okay? Maligaya, okay? Conflicting information also. Bursting, okay? It is like a sleeping giant. Bursting seams with activities, tapos sleeping giant. So it's conflicting information. Let's continue. Okay, here. Mang Jose is a farmer who is as poor as a rat. He has 3 children who all go to exclusive schools. Mang Jose is kind and generous to his neighbors. He sells them water from his new well. He donates a lot of money to charity. Mang Jose is indeed Robin Hood personified. Okay? What is the problem? Of course, una pa lang, he is described as poor as a rat. How come he could donate a lot of money? Okay? Okay, look at that. Okay? So, it's conflicting information. Conflicting. Kaya, yung main, the first sentence, the main idea, doon ka mag-stick. If he is as poor as a rat, hanggang sa dulo yan, mag-stick yan. He cannot donate a lot of money. Okay? So, always look for or identify first the main idea of the paragraph para alam mo na para saan tong paragraph na to. Dapat consistent lang siya. Okay? So, here. Critical reading skills and strategies. Okay, ito na. Paano maging critical reader? The steps of being or to become a critical reader. Okay? Paano nga ba? Okay? Look at this. I have 7 letters. Ito parang rebus na to but it's more on description. Tingnan natin ha. I have 7 letters. O, isip ka na ng word na 7 letters. Before and after each letter, there are vertical lines. Can you guess what I am? Of course, you cannot. Mahirap kahit ako eh. Pag yan ang description, di natin magigets. And there are so many 7-letter words. Right? So you need to ask for more clues. Okay. I am a word. Oh, word na nga siya. Word. My first letter is R, my middle letter is D, and my last letter is G. Before and after each letter, there are vertical lines. Pag hindi mo magkuha sa mental, sulat na natin to. Okay? Sulat na natin to. Ganyan. Ganyan daw eh. Ganyan daw pagsulat dapat eh. Anong word ba yan? Okay? Anong word kaya yan? Anybody? Anong word kaya yan? R, vertical lines. D, vertical lines. G, vertical line. What is that word? Anybody from the viewers? Anong word na yan? Ano kayang word na yan? May idea na tayo? It is? It is? Reading. Pero, rebus pa rin to eh. So what is that phrase that we're looking for? Ano yon? Reading. Yeah, that's correct, Reduban. But with rebus pa rin to. Parang bumalik tayo sa rebus. So one way of the steps to become a critical riding, hindi siya riding. Riding. So it's reading, Reduban, okay? Reading, Shane, Cyrene, Romero, okay? Zomil. Reading, yes. But look at how it is written. So what is the phrase that we're looking for? Para siyang rebus na. Ano kaya yan? It is? 6 letters lang pala yun. 1, 2, 3, 7 eh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yung riding. Yung riding mo. Yes. I see. I get it. Okay, so we're looking for reading between the lines. In critical reading, you don't just read directly without kung ano yung naintindihan mo, yun na yun. No. But you'll have to read between the lines. That is a critical reader. Okay? How do you read between the lines? Parang sa poem lang yan. No. In all articles, in all contents. Okay? When you read between the lines, you find clues. Tingnan nyo, pag solve nyo sa Rebus Puzzles, hanapin mo yung clues, right? And infer. Guess. Okay? Not just guessing, but infer based on the available information. Okay? Look at this. What is being referred to kaya dito? I am pure. I explore my wing and see how fast I go with racing with the wind. I leap, I fly, I love, I can't believe the beauty of the wonderful earth. I go to a waterfall sprinkling droplets on my face. I think I will remain airborne and pure. Who is talking in the paragraph? Ano kaya yan? Paru-paro? Look at the clues. White feathers, silk satin, pure, lifting airborne. Ano kaya yung virus? Hindi airborne, hindi virus. Okay? Angel! Very good talaga si Reduban, Allen. It's an angel. See? When you just read it first, hindi mo agad-agad, it refers to an angel. Bird, yeah, pwede din kasi nagpa-fly, yes. But airborne and pure. Nandun yung pure eh. Okay? So see, when you read between the lines, you anticipate. You solve the message within or the message behind it. Okay? So read between the lines. Hanap ka ng clues ngayon. Especially kapag ang mga ALS learners natin pag pinapabasa kayo ng poems and you are asked to get the message of the poem, you'll have to read between the lines. You look for clues and infer what is happening in the poem. Okay? So aside from read between the lines, aside from getting the clues and infer, one way of becoming a critical reader is to identify the key ideas and conclusions. Hanapin mo yung key ideas. Ano gustong ipinaparating ng paragraph na to? Anong gustong ipinaparating ng information na to? Look at. Starting a stamp collection can be quite a challenging task. It takes a lot of preparation and planning. First of all, you have to prepare the materials that you will need. For a stamp collection, you would need to have an album to place your stamps in. Then you need to plan your collection. Are you going to focus on the theme or topic? Some stamp collectors only collect stamps that depict a particular subject like flowers. Some collect only stamps that show faces of people. Others just collect stamps regardless of themes or topics. Like in any other hobby, stamp collecting is a worthwhile activity, but you need to plan before engaging in it. Okay? Pag ito mabasa mo, parang walang problem eh. Can be quite challenging task. Yun yung pinaka-main idea niya. Hanggang sa dulo, consistent siya eh. In this type of information or content, pag wala siyang problema, textually, then you'll have to look for ano yung pinaparating ng author, what is the purpose of the author, what is the purpose of the writing this article. Okay? So, hanapin mo ngayon. So, stamp collection, as in any other hobby, needs to be planned well before engaging in it. So, may pinaparating yung writer, yung author. Okay? So, always look for the key ideas and conclusions. Okay? When you read, hindi lang kasi tayo nagre-read na, nag-read lang, after that, wala na. No, we read because we want information. Kaya lang, we'll have to read, with that information, we'll have to scrutinize muna kung tama ba or mali, or complete ba or hindi. Okay? Conclusions must be drawn from readings to summarize the information or messages they convey. Ayan, they can affect the way we think or respond to a similar situation. Key ideas and conclusions should be analyzed carefully for clarity and better understanding. Okay? Kaya pag mag-read tayo, after that, pause. Anong gustong iparating sa atin? Okay? Ng reading na to. Okay? Anong gustong isabihin sa atin ng writer na to? Okay? Look, last step or last way of becoming a critical reader, ito very common kahit sa akin. I read aloud. Hindi read aloud, not necessarily na aloud na oral reading. No. But how do you do read aloud? Okay, ganito. Look at this. Okay, kunwari may ganyan kang article. Okay? Beware of what you expect. Bakit? Okay? For your expectation may become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay? Magtatanong ka bakit? Beware of what you expect. Bakit? Oo, bakit kaya sinabi ng writer na ganun? Okay? So, what is a self-fulfilling prophecy? I need to read further to see if I can get the meaning of this term. Hindi yan part sa sa content That's your thinking out loud or that is in your mind. That's reading aloud. Sometimes I'm like that. Okay? Sinasabi ko talaga, ano ba yung gustong parating ng writer na ito? Okay? But it could also in your mind. Okay? When you read aloud, you interact with the article. Ano ba, tama ba to? Bakit? Okay? So, ang dami mong question. When you are a critical reader, ang dami mong question. Hindi lang basta-basang question. Pero nag-scrutinize ka na in your mind. Look at this. Self-fulfilling prophecy occurs when a person's expectation of an event makes the outcome more likely to happen. Okay, ito na. Nandito na naman to sa isip mo. Okay, now, I understand self-fulfilling prophecy. But I need to know more about it. I need more examples to understand it better. Ito na yung nasa mind mo. So that is reading aloud. Okay? That's it. One more. Okay? You expected to become nervous and botch the job interview and later did so. Now, may problem yan. Ano yung botch? What is the meaning of botch? Can I find a clue here? Is nervous a clue for botch? Let me check with the dictionary. Oh yes, it means clumsy. When I'm nervous, I tend to be clumsy, don't I? Ganyan. Nasa isip mo yan. Pwedeng sabihin yes. Pero most of the time, nasa isip mo lang yan. Look at this. You anticipated having a good time at a social fair and found that your expectations were met. Okay? Or terrible time. Okay, yan. Yung mga nasa isip mo. Okay, sorry. Okay, yun yung thinking out loud. Okay? Last part of our lesson this evening. What are the criteria for evaluating the worth or relevance of ideas in a reading text? Paano mo siya i-evaluate? Tama ba to? Tama bang nabasa ko? Something like that. Okay? How? Number one, ask yourself, are the ideas in the reading text arranged in a logical order? Tama bang pagkasunod-sunod? Baka ang pagkasabi ng balita, something like that, yung news, hindi siya pagkasunod. Nauna yung dulo. Pwede naman yun yung style of writing, but nauna yung dulo sa information ang sabog. Okay? It's magulo. Okay? Okay? Number two, is there any imperfect information in the text? Meron bang hindi tama? Meron bang illogical na part? Meron bang incomplete na part? Just like what we had, yung first lesson natin kanina. Okay? Number three. Number three tayo. Is the presentation of is so interesting that it can hold your attention and make you want to read on? Kasi may mga articles talaga, unang start pa lang, the first sentence pa lang, you want to read more. Read on hanggang sa last, especially yung magagaling na writers, no? Captivating yung first sentence nila. Question form ang first sentence nila. Kaya you'll have to look for the answer sa first question pa lang. Okay? But beware also, hindi porket interesting na yung unahan, the information, tama na agad, no. Okay? So, always look for it. Are there irrelevant details? Mayroon bang mga hindi dapat na, unnecessary details na? Okay? Are the ideas useful to you as a reader? Okay? Useful ko? Magagamit ko ba ito? Okay? Are there weak points which you want to discuss with the author? I mean, may mga ganyan. Pag sobra kang engrossed dun sa binabasa mo, pwede yun. Okay? Nowadays, every young person dreams of a bright future. Young people often aim to have good jobs and earn money, earn a lot. It seems that the most logical way to do this is to get a good education, which means finishing a 4-year college course. However, this is not the only way to achieve success. Many young people now are enjoying success even though they have not finished college. They are able to achieve this by training in vocational programs. What is the main idea of the paragraph? Ano yung main idea of the paragraph? That every young person nowadays is dreaming of a bright future. Okay? And the mentality of everyone is, you'll have to, the only key to success or to have a good life or to have a brighter future is to finish college. Pero, hindi lahat. Kasi as we know, there are a lot of successful men who didn't even finish a bachelor's degree. Only vocational or madiskarte lang, but they have bright future. So sometimes mag-argue tayo dito, no? It is debatable. Kasi totoo naman talaga, not all people who finish college course, automatic successful. Or pag hindi ka nga pagtapos ng college, automatic hindi ka rin successful. Hindi pwedeng ganon. In the society, pag madiskarte, achieve. But we always advise, kahit anong diskarte mo, always finish your studies. Especially our ALS learners, tapusin po ang pag-aaral. Kahit mahirap, I know. Mahirap, yes. We know your schedule. We know your priorities. Kaya we salute you kasi sinisingit mo siya kahit mahirap. Okay? So, but always think of finishing your studies. It may not bring you to a bright future, may not always. But there's always a fallback. Pag always may choice ka, may work ka, gusto mo naman talagang mag-business. Pero what if ayaw mo na mag-business, mayroon ka parating pagpupuntahan pag nakatapos ka ng pag-aaral. Okay? That's it. What is the purpose of the passage? That not all people who finished college automatic successful. Okay? They are able to achieve this by training in vocational programs. May mga tao na nag-vocational courses at naging successful. It's a matter of being madiskarte to yourself it's being what they call this, you know how to get along with life. Okay, it's a matter of, you know, play with life. Okay, kailangan mo siyang sabayan. Okay, sabayan to become successful in your chosen career or chosen way of life. Kaya but always think first, yung dapat yung pinaka-priority mo talaga yung studies. Okay, kasi parating that's part of your being a human being, yung studies. Okay? Okay. Now, we are already in the end part of our lesson. I hope you're still with me. Nandito pa ba kayo? Natapos tayo sa bird eh. Okay? Kindly comment anything pag nandyan pa kayo para para ano tayo, may icebreaker tayo. Anybody, kindly comment if you're still there, say present. Okay? Examine how to do critical reading. Examine the information carefully. Okay? Dapat adequate and complete ang information. Dapat logical. Dapat accurate. And also, yan, yes, Rosel. Nandito pa si Rosel. First oral, ano pala to, very active. Okay? Critical reading. In critical reading also, what are the ways? Anong pwede nating gawin para maging critical reader tayo? Find clues and infer. Okay, wag basta-basta mag-read ha. Yes, ma'am, we're still alive. Yes, Reduban, Alin. Itong mga natin, avid viewers talaga na every Monday, no? Ang ads natin from 5 to 7 p.m. So, find clues and infer. Okay? Hanapin mo yung clue. Wag basta-bastang maniwala. Ay, talaga? Ay, ang ganda naman. Tama ba? You have to infer. Kung di mo nagigets ang sinasabi ng article, then find clues to get or to arrive to your the correct information. Read aloud. Okay, mag-read aloud ka. You interact with the reading material by thinking out loud, or you think or you interact as if you're talking to the writer. No? Get the key ideas and conclusions. You conclude. Anong gusto iparating ng author na ito, ng writer? Anong gusto iparating ng article na ito na nababasa ko sa isang news channel? Okay. Ganyan. Ay, mag-thank you na pala tayo. It's thank you time. Okay, I am very thankful for our viewers, no, na alive pa rin until 7 p.m. Rosel, Chol, Sheila Marie, Reduban Alin, sino pa tong mga Hazel Purissima, and sino pa, Cyrene, if you're still there. Shout out to you also. Cirilla Villejo, Romilin, Rowena, of course, Rowena de los Santos, Romilin Cadenas, Larry O'Malley, Renedic Ivan, yes, from San Roque Central Elementary School, Davao City, okay? Mahan, also, Marife del Rosario, sino pa tong mga Resty also, Maria Paz, okay, Antipuesto. Okay, Alex, Cirilla, ayan. Good evening and thank you for accompanying me from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. See you po next Monday. And Rosel ha, date na tayo every Monday. From 6 to 7 p.m., ALS natin, ALS LS1 English subject. Ang ALS natin from 5 ha, so every Monday, Filipino tayo. Filipino ang 5 p.m. to 6. And then English, 6 to 7 p.m. Okay? So every Monday tayo, our ETUlay online tutorial, free online tutorial, ay start tayo ng 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Every day po yan from from Monday to Friday. Kaya kung feeling nyo medyo nahirapan sa module, hala, tingnan sa ETUlay kasi updated po yung natin module. Updated kung ano yung week nyo sa module nyo, most likely pareho lang doon sa natin, pareho lang tayo sa lesson na dinidiscuss ng tutor. In every subject, lahat ng subjects meron tayo, name it. Okay, ganyan ka bongga ang ETUlay, okay? Kasi nagbayanihan ng mga teachers. Of course, sobrang ganda ng topic. Marami kami. Yes, Reduban Alin, thank you. Okay, I'll see you next Monday. I hope nandito pa rin ha. So hanapin ko kayo next Monday. So 6 p.m. start tayo ng on time ng 6 p.m. Okay? Thank you so much. Good evening once again. See you next Monday. Goodbye.
Ang bilis ng oras, no? Natapos na naman ang ating ETUlay online tutorial sa araw na ito. Ikaw ba ay may mga bagong natutuhan? Kung opo, abangan bukas ang ating mga kaabang-abang na ETUlay program. Gamitin ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Kita-kits bukas!